Good morning, my sewing enthusiast friends and fabric collectors and couture appreciators. Yeah, we can do that. My name is Alisa. This is a Curly Modista vlog, formerly known as Sloths and Orchids. I have recently announced my change of channel name. I feel like I need sprucing up a little bit, and I feel like my old channel name no longer aligns with my direction in vlogging and sewing. It never really aligned with sewing, but I think I just want to do a little glow up. So I think curly, because obviously curls are not going anywhere, so that's gonna stay with me for life. And modista is because it's like a seamstress but with a touch of vintage, I think, which is something that I've always appreciated to look at and to implement into my sewing. So anyway, hello everybody, lovely to see you. What's new with you before I tell you what's new with me? Have you made loads of exciting and amazing and fascinating projects? Have you learned new techniques? Have you worked with a new type of fabric that you haven't before? I have quite a few things on my list that, believe it or not, I've been chickening out of, including sewing my own lingerie. Not underwear. I want to do like a proper lacy, lacy stuff. I'm corseting, so I'd like to make at least one garment that includes boning in it, which I haven't done yet. I'd like to work with sequin fabric, which I haven't done yet. And I'd like to make at least one authentically vintage sewing pattern. I have quite a few. Some of them are from go as back as the 40s. A few real ones I've sourced on eBay, and very recently I'm into the 80s fashion, so big shoulders, that sort of thing, because it's currently in. So I've got quite a few from vintage, so I'd like to just make one of them, and obviously it's going to be sewing instructions are not going to be that different, but I think just the fit of it that I'm quite interested in, because it's going to be exaggerated big shoulder, that all that yumminess that I'm after. So right, well, let me show you what I'm in the middle of, because I have some projects, unfortunately, that I've started and stalling at the moment. So let me just get you through those, and then we're gonna go and look at something else. I don't know, fabrics. Let's just see. I need to get back into the vlogging mode, so bear with me. But it's lovely to see you. Let's go. Okay, so this is the back, just to show you a little bit of my sewing room. Maybe I'll do a sewing room tour. But anyway, this is the rail of my projects. So for some reason, I keep cutting things out and interfacing them and putting the markings on and then not touching them for some reason. So this is, these two are cut out of this really gorgeous, like a purple crepe, triple crepe, quite heavy. So this is a lined dress, very simple for the office. And this is the long, again, non-stretchy, just like a normal kind of wide leg trousers. This one is, what is this? Oh yeah, it's a green velour off one shoulder evening dress that I was supposed to be my alternative for Christmas party, never made it. So at some point I will finish it. What on earth is this? So this one is the gym leggings that I was making out of swim fabric, and the swim fabric did not have enough stretch required. So unless I lose like 5 or 6 sizes, I don't think I'm going to fit into them. But I can still finish them. I don't know, maybe. And these are just a couple of old sweaters. This is a cashmere mixed sweater that, oh, catching on my threads, overlocker threads, that I'm thinking of. I kind of shrunk it a little bit in a hot wash. So I'm thinking of making it into like a vest or something. And same with this one. This is like a long
cardigan that, again, I don't ever wear. So I was thinking it's cute and fluffy, so I'll make it into something else. Right, moving on to the back of the door. Okay, let's see. So this project is nearly finished. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous skirt. Pencil skirt with a lovely kind of like a drapey panel on one side. So you can see where the panel is inserted, and it just goes along the skirt like this, and it looks really nice. So the only thing I need to do on this one is put a couple of hooks, and I'm particularly pleased about the lining that I used for it. It's really cute, like a polyester viscose mix, and it just kind of gives that little pop that really nobody will see. But the lining only comes to here, so it's not a full length, it's just about here. But it does make it easier because it's 100% wool that I actually got in Exeter Fabric Centre for like a £10, because it was an offcut of like 1.5 meters, and I managed to make it into this whole skirt. You know, very pleased. I did do a burning test. It's 100% wool, so it's quite a happy little color combination. So okay, do you know what? This trench will never be finished. You will not believe it. I haven't been on YouTube for over a year probably, and I'm still making it. So what is this? So this is all my belts and all my tabs for the sleeves that go in here. So I actually picked it up again and I finished the top stitching. Is it focusing? Yes. Just top stitching here, which I was remaking like a few times because it's like a raised seam underneath and it was just not plain. But anyway, it'll just have to do because otherwise I'd damage the fabric. So it is what it is. So basically at this point, all I have to do is, so all the lining is done. Everything is done. All I have to do is go on the inside of it and do air tacks. I think it's like under the arms, at the sides and at the bottom. And then do buttonholes where the markings are, and buttons. And I've got the buttons already and they are gorgeous, but I will show you when I start doing them. So this is another project which is literally like 95% done, very frustrating. I don't know why I just can't finish it. I just keep putting it off. I don't know what my problem is. This is another Vicky Sew dress. So basically this is like a stretchy, it's like a scuba-y kind of fabric that has a matte kind of textured crepe on this side here. I think you can see. So it's like, again, 95% done. All I have to do is just do the buttons and the buttonholes. And the only reason I'm not doing it is because, again, it's just a bit too tight because this fabric is not as stretchy as the fabric suggested in the pattern. So it kind of feels like a size smaller. So I'm just not in a rush to finish it, but I don't know. I just keep, why do I punish myself? I just keep making things and then leaving them at 90%, 95% finish stage and not finish them. So, and this is the last thing is, do you know, I would be super grateful for your advice. You know, I don't ask every time I film, but this is one of those times. So I bought this really cute sweater in local Sainsbury's. So in like a, what is it, like a kind of Kmart kind of thing, you know, for you guys in America. I don't know what you have in Canada, but it's like where you have a really big grocery shop and then you have some section was closed. So anyway, it had some really ugly flowers that were glued basically and then stitched to the sweater. So I took them off, but I couldn't take off the glue. And so some of it I could scrape off, but not too well. So I have these black dots all over it. And what I tried to do like a little embroidery, but it didn't really help, to be fair. It didn't help that much. I wouldn't mind doing this embroidery and wearing it for spring, because it'd probably take me like 3-4 evenings, but I would be finished. But some of them I was cutting off and I kind of caught the fabric, but that could be all fixed and hidden underneath the bows. But what can I do to get rid of this annoying glue? Please let me know if you know. Obviously, I don't want to damage the color of the sweater. And what I've done, I've taken those flowers off and I've unraveled them. So I do have quite a lot of the threads, the yarn, you know. So I could easily just do all of them. I just don't like this black. I don't know what to do. Put some beads over or something? I don't know. What do you guys think? Honestly, any idea is welcome. I'd be very grateful. What would you do? So another thing I did is I threw away in my feng shui attack, all my pajamas, which were quite worn. So what I'm going to do now, I think, is make 2 t-shirts out of this, like a thin knit, like a t-shirt in fabric. This is the one I actually ordered from Vicky Sews ages ago, like years and years ago. I was so excited about it. I was going to do some drapey top, but I think this is such a nice, lovely quality. It's like really silky. I'm going to do 2 t-shirts out of this one. And then this fabric, obviously, they go together. I'm going to do 2 pairs of shorts if I can fit them on. It's 1.15 centimeter wide, and it's, I think, about 2 meters long. So I have this pattern that I'm testing. So it's Tiana's Closet Peeper Shorts. I don't know whether you've had a chance, but this is the widest bit of a short, and I tried it over the folded fabric and it fits, so we're good. And then for the t-shirt, I'm going to be doing the Vicky Sews Magda t-shirt, and I think I don't have quite enough fabric, so I'm going to shorten it by 10 centimeters, so it's quite long. So if I shorten it slightly, then I will be able to fit 2 in, so we'll see. But I do like it. It's for sleeping. It's super comfortable. It has long sleeve. It's very loose, so it doesn't restrict. And the shorts, I've already made 1 pair just to test, and they are in a wash. And again, they're super comfortable. I went 2 sizes up, but anyway, I'll tell you all about it later on. So this is what I'm doing tomorrow. Wish me luck, and I will share my progress later. So I thought today I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans for the next couple of months. So I'm going to start with the So Frugal Challenge that's going to be kicking off in March. So I'm signing up to be one of the vloggers this year, and my video is going to be coming out at the beginning of March, so look out for that one, but I'll remind you again. So I'm currently kind of scouting for free patterns and see what I can present you with. Then another thing that is quite important is I'm going to go to Plymouth Frocktails. So if you are in the UK and if you live in the southwest, then you should know that there's a Plymouth Frocktails happening in Plymouth on the 15th of March, Saturday. There's 3 calm down. There's 3 tickets still left. Basically, I was told that the last day was this Friday gone. So I went and booked my ticket. I was umming and ahhing until the last minute, and I booked it at the last couple of hours of the last day. the cutoff date. So I got my tickets. So it's Angela and Lizzie, who are partners in crime at the Make Fabric Boutique in Plymouth. So they organize in the Plymouth Frocktails, which is, let me just read what it says. So basically it's a drink, a full buffet, a funky disco, optional catwalk. Who wouldn't want to do a catwalk? Come on. And some sewing related surprises on the evening. Ooh, a funky photo booth. That's good. And then, yeah, obviously socializing with everybody and meeting everybody. So I'm super excited. Now, the reason I couldn't make up my mind is because I didn't know what I would wear. Because at the moment, my weight is just doing this. So I made a really beautiful dress for my Christmas do last December. And I kind of slimmed down for a little bit and I wore it and it was okay. But I think at the moment I wouldn't be comfortable. So I need to make something new. So the plan is, let me show you. I found this gorgeous brocades that I bought at last year's, I think it was September, Exeter stitching show. I do know what, there's two different shows. I never ever remember what they're called. So we calling them stitching and, you know, show. Anyway, so I bought this brocade, which was about £5 a meter and about 4 meters of it. So it's really lovely. It has two different sides to it. So this is the wrong side and this is the right side. So you can actually see how different they are. Really lovely. It's quite stiff, but it's not scratchy. So my idea is to make something blingy, because where else could you rock the most blingy stuff and be completely OTT than somewhere where everybody else is doing the same and they will totally understand and appreciate it. So me thinking, with this loud fabric, which is quite loud to be fair, with this loud fabric, I kind of think this pattern here. So this is a vintage pattern I got off Vinted, and I'm thinking this view here because, hello, the collar. Now the sleeves as well, thank you very much. The only problem could be that I don't have enough, A, I don't have enough fabric for it, potentially, and B, its larger size is a size smaller than I will be if I lose a couple of kilos. So anyway, so I looked up the seam allowances on here and they are included a 1.5 centimeter. So I'm thinking, right, so if I do sew them up as a centimeter on the sides, not at the top, the shoulders and the hem. I wonder if I can extend the hem a little bit as well. Right, so just the width wise, and save like a couple of centimeters that way. And potentially maybe position the buttons a tiny bit, like maybe a centimeter. So anyway, I can wriggle half a size maybe. That's the plan. So what I will do the mock-up out of some cotton, something that doesn't stretch, because this obviously doesn't have any give to it. I'm going to have a mock-up just at the top bit where the waist is, because this dress has princess seams. So just to make sure that it goes well over the bust and waist and hips area. And once I'm happy, I'm going to do the main dress. Now, there's also like a daily mixer, like a during the day, that you go and meet and greet, I think. And Pipskiloo wants to go to that one as well. So obviously you have to wear something else because this dressy dress is for the evening. So I might go and see what I have in the wardrobe, although in the last kind of attack of feng shui, I did get rid of literally half of my clothes and drop them off at the charity shop yesterday. So these are gone. Not even in the boxes whilst I'm thinking what to do with them. Those are gone. So I might have to make maybe just like a jersey dress to be comfortable driving up in the car and walking around and stuff like that. So that's the plan. Don't ask me about the day dress. I don't know, I haven't decided. I have loads and loads of different knit fabrics. So that won't be a problem. Something that's like as easy as the back, the front, and 2 sleeves, you know, will do. Oh, hold on. I'll show you. Actually, I have this really gorgeous blue, I think it's like a textured, it's a textured knit. So this is the back of it, and this is the front. And it's really lovely color as well. So I have about 2.2 meters of it. I think this fabric I also bought at the Stitch and Show back in September. So if I do use both of these fabrics, that will be a win, because I just tend to buy there and then not use. Amy's really good. Amy from work, she buys them and she literally just turns them over like this. Like I blink and it's like half of them she made up already. So this is the plan for the moment. Okay, so let me turn the camera around. Right, so just giving you an update on what's been going on. So I kind of put it all together and I left the, what am I talking about? Overlocker chains slightly longer so that I kind of thread them through so I don't have to cut them so that they won't fall apart. I've done both t-shirts the same way. I think all I have to do is now I've pressed the seam allowances towards the garment. I think I need to top stitch just underneath this seam here. And I can also show you my new, I'd like to show you my new steam power iron, steam generator iron. So basically my iron died on me. So I got myself this little baby. So I just press a button here and it brings up the steam through the cords. And it applies dry steam on whatever I'm pressing. So, oh, hello. So it looks like this. And there's like a really big cord here. And that's the cords that the steam goes through. So the first one I bought it from Amazon. The first one I bought, it came faulty and it kept leaking. But I didn't give up, so I sent that one back and I requested exactly the same one. And this one came and it's just perfect. It's perfect. I threw away my other one because it tripped my electrics a couple of times because it was leaking. So I did not like that, especially for the reason that I had to reset my oven clock in the kitchen, and I'm not quite sure how I'm doing that. So both times I was kind of pressing bits and then until it was the right time. But anyway, we can't have any of that. So this is my new iron. I'm watching my horoscopes. This is, I was just pressing the neckline on this pressing board. This is actually for, also for bras, so bra cups and lingerie and stuff like that. But it's also used for pressing necklines because you have to shape them, don't you? So this is it. I'm going to go upstairs now and I'm going to hide these overlocker bits. I'm going to top stitch here. Oh, and what I also need to do, I need to do the hems. So I'm going to, I don't know, I have to try on and see how long I want my sleeves to be. And the same for the bottom of it, of the t-shirt. So remember, I made them slightly shorter because I was ran out of fabric. So I think maybe for this particular one, centimeter is going to be enough. or 1.5, because I think the allowance in the pattern is 3 centimeters, but I do like them fairly long. Not that 1.5 centimeters is going to make a difference, but hey, every little counts, doesn't it? So there we go. And I'm going to update you on my further progress when I have it. Hello world, Friday calling. We got to Friday somehow. How? I don't know. But thankfully, this week is over. It was really intense for me at work, with loads of responsibilities and a function as well that I had to organize, but now it's all done. And I actually can't believe that I'm free for the weekend to do whatever I please. So my plans will be finish the black dress and finish the trench coat, and hopefully I will be able to cut out the Plymouth Frocktails dress, and if I decide to do the lining, maybe early next week. So if any of you guys are going and you live in the Southwest area, please do let me know. I'd love to say hello. So leave me a comment, please. And another thing I needed to tell you is, if you live in UK, or actually in Europe, and you are a member of the Sew Direct Club, which is the platform for selling the Big 5 patterns, which are, what are they? Butterick McCall's, Vogue, Burda, Nomi, Simplicity, New Look. That's already 7. How is that 5? What did I miss? Did I say Vogue? Anyway, so you get the gist. So if you subscribe to Sew Direct at the moment, they have an offer that with every purchase you get a little magnetic pin dish. So they come in navy and in like a beige. So I've ordered mine today because I think I've ordered 5 or 6 patterns today. I'll do a little review when they arrive, hopefully in a couple of days. So I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, if you remember, check your emails. You should have had an invitation to use your promotion code for this magnetic dish. Basically, I couldn't figure it out, but first you put it in your cart and then you add the code and then it becomes free, basically. So don't miss out. And I'm going to love you and leave you for this Friday. I'll be filming tomorrow and Sunday, but that will be my next episode. So I'm happy to see you all. I really missed you. Meanwhile, stay pretty and sew something really, really amazing. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.